I thought that I would come on here and answer a few frequently asked questions for you today, so enjoy. My story is that I was one of those kids that announced I was going to be a writer when I was 8 years old. I love to write. I love to write stories of all kinds and give them to people as gifts, stapled in construction paper. I took a bit of a detour and became an elementary school teacher instead. So that's what I did for most of my career, along with teaching at the college level, starting a nonprofit for young writers in our community. And now I'm a book coach. My middle grade novel, Unspoken, came out in February of 2020, which was probably the worst time it could have possibly come out. So, yeah, it's out there in the world, and I'm now at work on my second one. The easiest way for me to explain what a book coach is to compare it to an editor, what we understand an editor does, which is giving feedback on pages so that you can then revise and make it better. So that is a service that book coaches offer, but a book coach is also an ongoing relationship, and a book coach can support you at any stage of the process. So a lot of my clients come to me with just an idea for a book that they've barely gotten started, if at all. And book coaches can help all the way through to helping you pitch your book to agents, helping you write query letters, etc. So there are lots of ways that a book coach can support you in addition to giving ongoing feedback in order to strengthen your novel or memoir or nonfiction book. Those are not things that I do, but other book coaches do. A book coach is basically a cheerleader, a friend, a support person, a listening ear, an editor, and someone who is deeply invested in your novel, all rolled into one. It's pretty cool. So if you're kind of interested in this channel, kind of wondering what all we're going to be talking about, I say stick around even if you're not writing a book, because a lot of what we talk about here is going to be about the mindset needed in order to build a writing habit, productivity, accountability, things like that, dealing with the inner critic, imposter syndrome. All of those things come up for writers no matter what we're writing. So I say stick around. Plus, you never know, you might have a dream one night and wake up and have a best-selling novel on your hands. So in 2023 and beyond, YouTube is going to be the only social media that I use. So you won't be able to find me on any of the other platforms, but you can find me at my website, which is hellowriters.net. And there's lots of good stuff there. I have a blog, I have my newsletter, I have a quiz that you can take. I've got all kinds of things, ways to keep in touch. So definitely check that out. When I taught elementary, I, was teaching every subject every day. So math, science, social studies, English, or language arts. And so what I would do is every time we sat down for a lesson, I would start by saying, hello, scientists, hello, mathematicians, hello, writers, so that we could get into the mindset of what it was we were about to do. It was just a silly little thing that I got in the habit of doing. So when it was time for me to hang out my book coaching shingle and open my business, I thought, what better name than Hello Writers? Plus, nobody can say or spell my last name, which is Detlefs, so it just makes it a little bit easier. I hope that answered some of your questions. If you have any additional questions, feel free to pop them into the comments and I'll answer them as soon as I can. See you next time.